Hi everyone. Today we're going to use Davinci Resolve to create a video. We're going to take two short video clips and an audio loop and create a nice little video with it. We're going to add a title at the beginning and a title at the end, and then we're going to create an MP4 file with it. So let's jump right in. Start Davinci and create a new project, and we'll just call it Holiday Scenes. Click Create. Davinci opens, starts, always starts in the cut page. We're going to work in the edit page. So come down here, click in the edit page. Now we have a little bit more familiar timeline type layout. Nothing wrong with the cut page. This is a little more familiar to people. So just some basic stuff here. This is our media pool. These are our effects. If either one of these are off, just come up here, click media pool, off, on. Same thing with effects. On this side of the screen, we want the inspector on. Same thing, click on, click off. It's a toggle. So now we need to get our media clips. So in our media pool pane, right click, and we are going to import media. Okay. I'm already in the directory that has my two media clips in it. If not, you would just navigate standard Windows stuff here. I will select both of these, click open. Okay. On my videos, you won't see this very often. My timeline is set by Davinci to be whatever I have set in preferences. These two video clips are different from that, and it's just asking me, do I want to change my timeline to match my videos? So yes, I want to change my timeline to match my videos. Simple. Okay, those are my two video clips. Audio clip, same thing, import media, and music clip is in here. Double clicked on it, brought it in, click open, same thing. So now I have all my media clips. I have my two video clips and I have my audio clip. Now we're going to create a nice little project out of this. So the first thing we want to do is let's add a title. Let's just add a simple text title. So I come down here into my toolbox, select text or text plus, just click, drag it over, put him at the very beginning. Custom title. Up here in your inspector, you can come change what we're going to have in there, and we'll just call it Holiday Scenes. Let's give them a capital S. Good if I could type, huh? And let's make him red, because it's holidays. And let's make it a little bit bigger. That's probably good. We have our title. Now we're ready to add our first video clip. Okay, I just brought my playhead over here just by clicking along this timeline here. So now I'm going to grab my first video clip and I'm just going to drag him over here. Drop him right on the playhead there. That works just fine. Now he has this test pattern in here that we want to get rid of. So we will just click play here and we'll get ready to click stop. So when the test pattern disappears, we will click stop. And we click stop. And we're into our fireplace. So now we can cut this. We want to make sure that this button is on so that when I select, it's going to select the video and the audio at the moment. So we click our blade, come over here, click, come back up here, and this is very important to come back and select this selection instead of leaving it on here. If you leave it on the cut, Next time you click, it will cut right at that point. So now we're back to our selection. We'll select and hit backspace to not hit delete. Hit backspace, and it'll get rid of that. Now we just drag our clip over, and he's right there. Now if you notice, when you get to the edges, I have a single handle, a double handle, and then a single handle again. So when I get to my double handle, I want to click, and it selects both of those handles. Now we're going to add a video transition into that point right there that we have selected. We'll just add a nice little cross dissolve. Move your cursor over it, right click, add to selected endpoints. So now we have our cross dissolve. You want to see what it's going to look like? You come over here and click in your line, in your timeline, and click play. And it'll show you what you look like. Now, to get to the end, we click this, go to next edit. Our next edit's the end because we don't have anything there. Now we're going to put our next clip in. Come up, drag him down. Now we don't need to do any editing or anything to this clip, so we'll just grab him and bump him right up there. Do the same thing we did before. Get our double handles, click, and let's go put a cross iris on this one. Same thing. Add to selected endpoints. Now we get something a little bit different. And I'll let you read through this. You can pause if I don't leave you enough time. Basically, you just want to say trim the clips. What this will do is trim the end of each clip so that it has enough of a handle to put the video transition in. So if you want to see that, just go back there. Very good. Now let's go to the end and put an ending title. Go back over here, click on titles. Let's do a nice little scroll at the end that says Happy Holidays. So our scroll, and we'll just say Happy Holidays. And let's make it red, just to match. And let's put him in the middle. And let's make it just a little bit bigger. Whoa, a little bit bigger, I said. I want to see what it's really going to look like so you can size it. Bring your playhead over to the middle. This is on the scroll. I have that too big. That's good. And same thing. Double handles, click, and go back to your video transitions. We'll add a blur dissolve in here just for fun. Same thing, trim the clip, and we're good to go. Great. And we can click through this to look at all of our edits, and we're good back to the beginning. Now, the next part is to set up our audio. Now, here's where we need to unlink our audio and video clip, because this one video clip has an audio clip in it, even though there's nothing in the audio clip. But we need to click this so that now it's not highlighted. So now when we select, we're selecting the audio and video clips separately. So this is the one we want to delete. We already clicked on it, and we'll just hit that backspace again, and it's gone. So now we just have video with no audio tracks whatsoever. But this is Christmas, and we want to have some audio. So here is my audio track, and I'm just going to do exactly what I did with my video. Just going to bring it in here, bump him up. This is a loop, so I can drag this down here as many times as I want. And it was designed to be a loop, so it will repeat itself over and over again. Nicely. And if you notice, I'm just moving this along, moving the timeline along. doesn't match. So what I'll do is I'll just, to make this easy and make it end on the right note, I'll just make my ending title match the end. And we are ready to go and see what we get here. My playhead is all the way back at the beginning. So now if I just hit play, this is what our video is going to look like. Just let that play. It's not very long. Hopefully you're probably picking up the sound through my mic, but that's okay. And that's it. We're ready to go. Let's save our project. File. Save our project. Okay, now we're ready to output this or render it. To do that, you come over here to your render page. They call it deliver, render, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to use an MP4 file. We are going to use H.264. I have an NVIDIA card, so I'm going to use NVIDIA, if not use native. And I always set this to 100,000 no matter what I'm doing. Just gives me good output. Come up here and name it. We'll call it Holidays 1. Select a location for it. It's in my video projects. And I just put it in here. And I'll double check. It's going to be holidays. It's going in this directory. It's going to be an MP4 codec H.264. My encoder is either going to be NVIDIA if you have an NVIDIA card or native. 1920 1080. Frame rate's good. All this other stuff's ready to go. Hit add to render queue. Click render all. My system crunches through this pretty quick. It's done. You have created your first Davinci video project. So now let's go see what our video looks like. We'll play it and we'll take a look. And there you have it. Start to end on how to create a video with Davinci Resolve. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you found it helpful. I hope you found it easy to follow along with. Davinci can be quite daunting at times. But anyway, everyone have a good day. And thank you for watching.